Hello, 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 guys. Today is going to be part one of my second miniature dollhouse. I did some prep work last night. Not a whole lot, just kind of gluing on you know, the the paper part. I mean, not a whole lot of sense in watching me do that, so I went ahead and did that off camera. I have this sheet of acetate. And so because stuff needs to have time to dry, um, I'm going to go ahead and do this first. Bring in a piece of paper. It's not, it makes it a little easier for me to see. I don't know about you guys, but I got to glue all the windows down to it. I am I don't know what is going on. I don't know if this is allergies or what the deal is, but I have been sneezing like crazy since I woke up this morning. My nose is plugged up. And unfortunately, when the sneezes come, they actually usually catch me completely off guard. So if I feel them coming, I'm gonna mute beforehand. But no guarantees. So that kind of sucked because I literally just dropped that right on top of the acetate after I put the glue on it, of course. Okay, glue the windows. This is a little coffee table, which also has a clear top to it. Get some of these spider webs out. They're not real spider webs, just what I call, the glue webs. Okay, and the last window. Now, it's kind of interesting is these two windows are from like early on in the instructions, and the instructions don't say to put them on plastic, but then later in the instructions it shows them and they're shiny. So, it didn't say to put them on plastic, but one more window. I'm putting them on plastic if it turns out that they weren't supposed to be, and I end up needing plastic later and I'm short because I used it where I wasn't instructed to. I have acetate in my craft supplies, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. More webbing. I might have to go steal my husband's X-Acto knife from his crafty section, his little model section, just to kind of go around some of these, um, or all of them, because I don't have a whole lot of confidence in being able to like really get close to the edges with scissors, even even with my really pointy ones. And I don't have, oddly enough, I don't have an X-Acto knife in my craft room. I almost want to pull that one off and glue it. Try again. I do. Because there's a lot of extra glue, because I dropped that one. There's glue in places that there's not supposed to be glue. And again, I can always pull acetate out of my craft stock if I need to. Let's hold on to it a little better this time. I'm going to come all the way down to this end. Yeah. I feel better about that. Okay, I'm going to set this off to the side. Let this dry. I'm going to pull this piece in. I need to glue 6 of these little tiny itty bitty wooden little blocks onto the bottom of this. One in each corner. One here, and one here. So one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one there. As soon as I get these ones down, I'm actually going to get my tweezers out. I didn't think about that ahead of time. Okay. Set that off to the side to dry. Pardon me while I blow my nose. Sorry, I got a notification while I was silented. So I'm like, okay, what was that? It like went like super fast across my screen, so I didn't know what it was. Um, then we have this piece and this piece that get glued together, like so. This piece on the outer edge. And this piece actually came with glue, this dollhouse. Oh, white school glue. But again, I'm like, I don't know that I would trust plain old white school glue. Just my, my personal opinion. Okay. I'm gonna grab my square. Okay. And then this gets set aside until the windows are dry. Everything's over there drying. I have already glued together the front steps. So those will get glued on once those are done. But in the meantime, let's work on the stairs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there is 9 steps in the supplies, but there's only 8 in the picture. Oh, okay. Well, these are, there we go. 2, 3. So I'm just going to get them all on first. 4. And then I'll get them spun. 6, 7, and 8. One cool thing about these is that they're all in the same order, which is nice because, I mean, they're all the same shape. That's what I meant to say. Which is nice because if you remember right, on the last dollhouse, they weren't. They were angled, and so I was struggling to figure out, which way it was supposed to go because the directions were not super clear. Come on. I want you to slide down. Slide. Ooh. Slide. Slide. Thank you. Slide. Slide. You're going to slide up. You're going to slide up. going to slide down, and then you go on the very end. Now it does show them, it spirals. Um, and it does show that, on the bottom, it's flush, and then on the top, um, there's a knobby. But it doesn't tell me how big of a knobby that is. So let's see if I can get these at least spaced out to what looks like even. I am kind of tempted to do this with white glue, though, this part. I was thinking I was going to use mine, but mine doesn't have a tip on it anymore. Put you down a little bit and spinning. So again, it tells me it's, spiraling, but it doesn't tell me, are my steps supposed to be lined up? Are they supposed to be, spaced out? That one I want to move down just a smidge. There we go. Move down just a little bit. was trying to get him to move down just a smidge more. I mean, I guess that's one advantage to using the white glue versus my silicone glue is that there's drying time. That I wouldn't otherwise have. My bottom one down here is not glued on yet. And I'm going to leave it like that for now. Yeah, there's the stairs. Let that sit over there and dry. Let's see if I can do this. And if not, then I'm going to step out and go grab my husband's X-Acto knife. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be able to get like right up on it, which is good. It's funny, the instructions. Stick 3 woods. Like, as in, yeah. When I saw that, I was like, what? Stick 3 woods onto the plastic. I mean, clearly it's 3 wood pieces, but definitely I like the square pieces much better than the rounded ones. I mean, kind of duh, you know. It's much easier to cut a straight line than it is a curved one. This clear acetate off my table into the garbage. To the underside of the table. So the side that the plastic is glued on. We then glue on the little feet in the four corners. So there's 4 clear beads and 4 pearl beads. I'm going to close this one up. Come on, glue. So on the 4 corners, I'm going to put a dab of glue. To this, we're going to add a clear bead. And it was funny, the directions said the clear rhombus beads. And I'm like, high school geometry. What's a rhombus again? I totally had to look it up. And then it really didn't help me in the scheme of these instructions because there are clear round beads in the exact same millimeter size. So it was very challenging to figure out which ones were the round ones and which ones had just a tiny little bit of a beveled edge. I'm like, thanks. Hoping for the best here. I swear, like coffee table legs are like my arch nemesis, it seems, when it comes to these. I'm going to let that sit for a sec because I got to glue those beads on top of those beads. So I'm going to let those dry. Give me just a sec. So the house is white on the outside. I was trying to figure out which way to glue the windows in. I mean, do I want the frames on the outside? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the frames on the outside. Again, it's one of those things that, you have to guess at. You only put the plastic on one side, so then it's like, okay, well, which way does the window go in then? I'm just putting this down on the mat, um, just so that it sits flush. Okay, let's make sure that like, oh, I guess I'm not gonna have too much of that option here, am I? The window in. And this side. This one goes here. Doesn't need a whole lot of glue. I mean, it's not structural. So, go over here. Just to get the windows flush. So, windows installed. Windows installed. And this one must be on a later piece. Okay, we're gonna glue. Ah, that one's not straight up. Let go of me. Let go of me. Excuse me. So that one's not glued on straight. So let's give it a little bit of glue there. Try to give it a little bit of glue there. Get you standing straight up. Okay. Glue on top of there. Glue on top of there. Glue on top of there. And on top of there. Okay, we're gonna let that sit over there and dry. Okay, now the shape as photos stick on the under of the transparent film. Uh-huh. Oy. Gotta love the instructions sometimes. So let's see. What am I cutting out here? Okay, it's not any of those. Not any of that. Not any of that. Okay, it shows like almost like olive branch leaves. I'm gonna pull back so I can open this all the way up because I think obviously I'm missing it. I do not see what they're telling me to cut out anywhere. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to be because I don't have that anywhere on my paper. Let's see. Because it doesn't even tell me really what it is. I don't think. Let's see. Oh, G10. Golden thread lace. Okay. It should be in this little pack then. See if I can get the zippy open. Should be in this fabric pack. I'm glad that the parts pieces are all in the same, it's all in one book this time. Golden thread lace. or this one. This golden thread lace. Okay. But is there a size? Nope. Okay. And we're going to glue this on the underside. Y'all saw that, right? It sticks to my finger and goes flying off. Get that glued down on there. Oh, it makes for some pretties. There's a little table. Looks like I need to get into this bag of beads to assemble flowers and stuff for the miniature table. So I am very gluey and I'm a little shaky right now, so I definitely don't want to work with little tiny beads right now. So I am going to go ahead and end this video for today. And we'll pick up where we left off. So far we have the little miniature table, the little itty bitty stairs. This one's actually smaller than my last one because it's 2 layers. So, sorry, I didn't realize that one. Just realized my lighting was not where I wanted it, where it should have been. So I've got some windows assembled. I have my floor drying. some wallpaper on. Stairs and windows. So that is it for today so far. And hit that notification bell so you know when the next ones, when they keep coming. So as soon as I find my mouse. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.